Sith Inquisitor. Now, since last time, I did grind up my synth weaving up to about 320. And with this new level, I was able to make myself some new arm guards for myself. So there we go. And I still need the hypertext, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm still needing all the hypertext stuff. But now I'm on the Fond crystals. Alright, so you're down here. I need to go to Darth Anakin's library.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here.
You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. You're welcome here. Fadderton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you took one.
That's the way I like it. Thank you very much. Okay, so search slide away for information in both of the back corners here. Just don't start attacking me when I start looking at this. No, my buff is going to wear off soon. After pursuing the many writings, you find volume 2397 of the writings of Darth Vader. After more scanning, you locate the relevant passage. Voice is growing more persistent. Must find cure soon. Having trouble concentrating. I've heard that a new species on a planet called Voss knows healing rituals far beyond our own. Must go and find out. The ritual is real, but these strange aliens will not share it. They are secretive, private, and they have no respect for the power of a Sith. They worship their mystics and follow their every command. My voices grow louder by the day. Alright, so we're going to go to a planet called Voss sometime in the future. Huh. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do. Let's try looking at the suit of armor. Search all the objects in the library. I can do that for a bonus. Tablet cover with the scratchings of an ancient language. That gave me 2 out of 3. So now, there's the holocron. Something else up here. Where's that bonus? Dang it. I'm curious. Let's go find this other thing. Oh, there it is. Tablet. Description of lightsaber forms, written by Tulak Horde. Oh, that'd be cool if there were a codex for that, but sadly there is not. There's almost never codexes built off of bonuses instead of class missions. Most of the codexes are lore objects that are accessible by all classes, so I don't know. That was pretty cool to find now. Right. Get it after. You find silver holocards belonging to Darth Eredus, while one of them appears to be relevant.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I am disintegrating rapidly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only a temporary solution. My research points to a cure, almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try, and I must succeed. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place so racked with chaos I shudder to think of going. Still, no time for hesitation. I go now, or not at all.
Alright, so Belsavis or Voss. I think if you chose to start fighting the guards, that you'd have to fight your way in and around the library. I just chose to say, you know what, I belong here, leave me alone. So they did, they left me alone. Okay, my ship's intercom is at the end of this quick travel point, because I don't need anything else up there. There we go. Inquisitors over there. Doobly doo. Let's get up onto my starship and keep this moving. Sorry if you couldn't hear me very well. I forgot to move the microphone down, as you saw on the little camera. It's down now, so I'm good. Alright, so Voss and Belsavis. Looking for solutions to all these ghosts tearing me apart. Sounds like 2 of the next planets that I'm going to go visit. Now, Chapter 3 is 3 planets long. And yes, Voss and Belsavis, in some order, are 2 of the planets I'm supposed to visit. 2 of the 3. So, not a lot of spoilers there, because you've already seen them. It's a slight spoiler that there are 3 planets in Chapter 3, but again, it's not bad. Keep my buff on, thank you very much.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harper. Make certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
I know better than to trust my apprentice with you.
Don't worry. Your little Jedi girl is smart. She keeps me at better than arm's length.
Alrighty, so now we're going back to Korban to see how our new set of apprentices is doing. While they decode all of those holocrons that I found. Oh yay. We got to see a part of the travel through hyperspace. That's always fun. Oh yeah, subscribers receive 500 complimentary cartel coins each month. Attaching a security key to your account grants 100 complimentary cartel coins each month. I have a security key. I bought it for, I think, $5 or whatever, but you can also do it for free. They have an app for that on smartphones now. And so you set it up for free. When you log in to the launcher, you have to put in your password and you have to pull up the little app or whatever. And it'll give you a string of numbers that you have to enter in and then push enter fairly quickly. But that's all it does. And then, that's security. You have to have possession of that cartel key, or not cartel key, security key, in order to log in. There are only 34 in this instance of Korriban. How many instances? Holy crap, there's nobody on this morning. There's one instance of Korriban, and there are 34 people on here. That is so few people. Oh my goodness. That's insane. I've never seen so few people on Korriban. This is like the most popular starting planet, because everybody and their dog wants to be a Sith warrior. Oh, I don't know. Tython's pretty close. But between those two, they are the most popular. Between those two, they're the most popular starting planets. Having this one only have 34 people on it. It is in the morning. Most people play in the evenings for the time zone of the server. Oh, there you are, Harkoon. Looks like there's 2 apprentices. It will be my pleasure to kill you.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial. Now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
Through no interference of yours, I trust.
These wretches could get themselves killed without my help. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I'll take that bet. My credits are on the Kaleesh.
I didn't know you were the gambling type, my lord. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith lords use the acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Anything that will help me in my struggle with Thanaton would be appreciated.
I think I know something. I'll contact you when they are on their last trial, so that you can arrive in time for the results.
And that's all you have to do with them for here. Yep, you just go and talk to them, make sure the trials are moving along nicely, and you're done. Almost pointless, but this is kind of a time filler while they're decrypting holocrons, I guess. I mean, no other class has to come to a starting planet or anything like that at this point. But they all have their different locations they have to go to between chapters and between planets. So, yeah, I'm just not sure for the exact reasons for this one, except to remind you that, yes, you've still got a group of trainees, a group of acolytes training on Korriban, and you want to keep an eye on them, because one of them will be yours, whichever one wins. Okay. Your ship. So I can use your ship's intercom. It's not you, Cranian. It's my Cranian. Yeah, I've been watching Girl Meets World. I was a Boy Meets World fan when I was younger, so Girl Meets World is, it's okay. They got a lot of things inserted just to please the people who liked Boy Meets World.
Zash and I have been looking over the information you recovered from Thanaton's library.
Any truth to the rumors there's a big old Republic prison on Belsavis?
I heard something of that from Master Ryan, but I didn't want to believe it.
Unfortunately, Belsavis looks like the most promising lead. Darth Eratis went there seeking a cure for the deterioration of his body. It sounds like precisely the thing you need.
I want to keep all options open. Continue to research Voss while I go to Belsavis.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge is limited, but I'll brief you once we dock with the Belsavis space station.
Alright, so we're heading to Belsavis first. We have to choose one of these. I'll choose power, because that's best for my build. Although with a healer companion, it throws a real monkey wrench in the works. Okay, 92s, 92, 88 in those two. Okay, so pick one of these. They're both the same. So I'll just pick one, slap it in, and on to Belsavis. Hey look, somebody wants to talk to me. Hey Kim, what's up?
Please order your monster to settle down. His raging makes it impossible to get any reading done.
I will not settle down. This is my body, my strength, and you are the intruder. My master, how could you let this witch weaken me?
My apologies. I didn't realize the consequences would be so dire.
Your apologies are wasted, it seems. I really am quite grateful. You've no idea how much easier it's been to think since the storehouse. And I have to say, I'm growing used to this body. It has its limitations, certainly, but such strength.
Don't get too settled. Ken won't like it.
He doesn't have much of a choice, does he? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get some research in while the monster's at bay.
Yeah, that was probably, like I probably already had enough, affection, so, Belsavis is down here. It's one of these planets. There we go, right next to Hoth. Yeah, I probably had to just get to a certain part in my class quests before that was unlocked. It's probably a little head-on affection, but whatever.
We've arrived at the Belsavis space.
Oh yeah, I have to go talk to them first. It's a good thing that was automatic.
We'll have to work quickly if we're to find a cure for your strange ailment. We know that a Sith called Darth Heratus suffered a similar problem. His power became too much for him, and he began to deteriorate. We also know that he went to Belsavis in search of a Rakata device that he believed could fix him, whatever that means.
You haven't learned anything new about the device, then?
Nothing beyond the diagrams Heratus himself left. I'm afraid technology isn't my area of expertise. I've looked into Belsavis. There is indeed evidence that the Rakata were here, and that they built some kind of monumental prison.
The Rakata on Belsavis? My friend, you trade in myths and wonders. Myths and wonders.
The Republic have arrived since, however, and built their own prison. Whatever this device is, we'll have to navigate 2 prisons to get to it.
How do we know this device hasn't been destroyed?
Heratus' research is solid. I've checked it. The Empire recently discovered the Republic's prison and staged a massive prison break.
Saves us the trouble of breaking in, I guess.
It also means the planet is in chaos, and any trail Darth Heratus left will have been obliterated.
I wonder what the Empire wants with Belsavis. It seems rather out of the way.
I'm afraid I've been out of the loop too long to say. But while perusing the Republic prison logs, I discovered a familiar name. The Circle, a group of criminal technologist Nikto I once employed. They never met a system they couldn't slice, or a machine they couldn't reverse engineer. Perhaps they can interpret Darth Heratus' diagrams on Belsavis.
Do you know where they were being held?
Unfortunately, no.
I bet one of the guardhouses has a record of where they were kept. I've seen my share of prisons.
We must be careful. Belsavis is a place of unknown danger. But be quick. The dates on Darth Heratus' records show his condition worsening rapidly.
Alright. Let's get out of here and down to Belsavis so that I can find the cure for this. Belsavis is loading. I'll take the opportunity to invite you to like the video if you like what you see. You can subscribe to it if you want more updates on when I upload. I also have some other Let's Play series. You can go over and check them out. You can also look in the description of the video, find a link to Twitch, and that's where I do all my streaming. I port them over here to YouTube, so you can follow me there and see even more up to the minute of when I do these things, and you can even catch some behind the scenes stuff. So go ahead and do all that. You can see me in action. Are you loading yet? Belsavis is kind of big, and it's not as barren as Hoth, so it's not quite as large as Alderaan, though. Belsavis is big, but it's not as bad as going to Alderaan. Right, so what I need is Hypertech, Artifact Fragments, and Fawn Crystals. When I'm doing my gathering or looking around for resources down there. And aha! Imperial Attaché.
Hello.
Do I have any... No, I don't have any other missions locking me up. So this will be the planet sequence. My lord, please halt before you proceed to the shuttle. I am attaché to the Commander Callum of the Imperial Guard. He oversees all operations on Belsavis and requires your presence immediately.
I'll have a little chat with him then.
He awaits you in his strategy room. Yep, there's the breadcrumb for the planet set of stuff. Now there, you notice that you could go back to your ship, go down to the planet, or there was a daily section X. That is a daily area designed for level 50s. After I finish chapter 3, that's one of the areas you can go to. But for section X, wait. Is he still up there? He's up on the orbital system. Okay, I'll go find him up there. Oh my goodness. But for the section X, that one you specifically have to purchase to unlock. I highly recommend it. One of the bonus companions starts there, so you do want to unlock section X, and I will be showing it off.
Ready when you are. Approach. You have garnered the attention of my master, the Emperor. He foresees you performing great deeds on Belsavis, and he sends this message. Do not disappoint him.
If he gave me an objective to fulfill, it would help.
In time. First, familiarize yourself with the Belsavis system. This planet holds the Republic's dirtiest secret. A maximum security prison, home to the galaxy's most depraved convicts. We've come to free them. Specifically, the Dread Masters.
Oh yeah,
Elder
them.
Sith who could change the course of the war.
There's nothing like a good old-fashioned prison break.
Belsavis is no playground. We've already deployed special operations groups to free the Elder Sith. They freed prisoners and sparked riots. But during the chaos, we lost contact with all 5 teams. You will need to re-establish contact, and, if necessary, relaunch the operation to free the Dread Masters.
I like the idea of Sith Lords owing their freedom to me.
The shuttle will drop you at the last known location of Operations Group 5. Find Lord Medishus. Help him fan the flames of the riot. Minimum resources, maximum results. That's how we avoid disappointing the Emperor.
Alright, so this quest line actually, yeah, with the Dread whatevers here on Belsavis, there's a whole daily area for level 55s that revolves around that storyline that we released them. So this is one of those first times where some of the storyline is coming out. I think another time is on Coruscant on the Republic side with the Gree. The Gree actually do, okay, so that's what I'm going for though. Okay. The Gree, there's a there's an event that comes back occasionally with Agree. And so that kind of leads into that, more or less. But this one really does lead into those released Sith things. Okay, here we go.
Welcome, my lord. I assume Commander Callum sent you to help. I'm Lord Medicius, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
Commander Callum said they were Sith Lords.
Correct. The Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
Why haven't you broken them out?
The Republic evaded our forces and took the Dread Masters into the deep prison. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Ruger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
Don't give an inch of ground to the Republic.
We're trying, but the prison guards aren't helping matters. They're hiding behind force fields, and they've just deployed mechanical peacekeepers. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
If a few broken droids will spark the convicts' fury, I'll set this riot ablaze.
Impress the rioters with your power and the droids' weakness. Then they'll fight our enemy for us.
Okay. Talos didn't like some of the decisions I've been making. Whatever. He's only -4. At the end there, he was getting like +43s. I'm not terribly worried. Inside of here, at least one of the class quests takes you in here. And there is a cantina here that you want to make sure that you discover. Some of the class quests will take you in here so you can see it, whichever one that is does. But if your class quest does not take you in here, you probably just want to manually come in here and find it. It could be useful. Don't miss it. It was automatically unlocked for me because of this epic story event that's going on. The same one that unlocks all the taxi paths and everything. It gives me 12 times experience on my class quests if I'm a sub. It gives me 12 basic combinations for each class quest. Yeah, that's the one. So, there we go. Now, I want side quests. Where are all the side quests? Give me side quests. Let's go down a level and see. Any side quests over here? No. No. There's no side quests. Not at first. Okay, after this one, there's something else that comes down here. So I want to do that planet quest first. Because everything will line up better. Map. We want to go this way. We're probably about out of time too, so I'll just walk right up to where those Warden droids are, and then I'll log off. But thanks for watching. If you join me next time, I'll actually get to do some battling, and oh yes, there's actually lots of hypertech artifact fragments all over this planet, I'm sure. There's probably a bunch of fawn crystals too. So I will definitely have enough archaeology stuff to go off of. Oh, is that up there? Hey look, I can reach it. Neener. So yeah, there's definitely enough of those things around here to keep me happy. Put that down here. There we go. Alright. So in there are the ward droids. Or out here. Whatever. Thanks for watching.